Good morning everyone. Welcome back in your English online class. So students, today in our English class we are going to cover our one of the chapter. So in the last session we all were reading a chapter that is lesson number 6, traveling with grandfather's zoo. This chapter was written by Ruskin Bond. He was one of the famous writer of the children. So student, we had covered the reading part of the chapter. Along with I have told you the summary about author also. So what we are going to do today? Yes, we are going to do book exercises. So in the book exercise, I'm going to cover some of the points or some of the content line from the book exercise. So it will be better if you take out your book and open this chapter. So today's content line is present tense. We are going to cover this topic. Yes, tense. And in tense, today we are going to cover simple tense, continuous tense and perfect. Or we can say simple present, present continuous tense, present perfect tense. And at the end of the session, we are going to cover since and for. And these all topics are just related to your book exercise of chapter number 6, traveling with grandfather's zoo. So here let's start our first topic of today's session, simple present tense. Okay, so where we use tense? What tense tells us? Tense tells us when the action happened, whether it has happened in past, present or future. Now to understand this topic, past, present, future, I am going to ask you the one question. What is the day today? Yes, everybody knows this. Then what will be the day tomorrow? What was the day yesterday? So the things which happen today in current is present. So we can say something happened in current time is known as present. So action related to time, that is current time, is signified as the present tense. So here the main word is our current. Okay, means present day. Action happen in present day is a simple present tense. Generally we are using simple present tense in our day to day life, but sometimes we are not recognizing the grammar part of it. But yes, we are using our simple present tense every day. Now you will see how we are using. Now first of all, I am going to tell you the rule of the simple present tense. Subject, everybody knows about the subject. We have covered this topic, subject and predicate. And subject is the main part, the base form of the word. Now second thing is the base form of a verb. Now what is verb? Yes, verb is the action words. Now I'm going to write some action word so it will recall you about the verb. So read, play, cook. So here I have written some action words. So what is a rule is saying subject plus action verb. It's just a simple rule of a simple present tense. Now subject we can take noun or pronoun. Noun, you know, everything is noun, and pronoun the word which is using in place of, yes, noun. Pronoun, I hope you know about the pronoun that you must covered in your 5th standard. So like he, she, it, you, I, these all are pronoun. So as I told you, action verb, read, play, cook. So let's take one noun or as a subject. Okay, I'll take one name, Ritu. Now we have to add one subject with this, Ritu read. Now Ritu read is not correct here. Ritu reads. Ritu reads. Now you will ask or you will think how teacher is saying Ritu reads is a correct. Now what is this another rule in the simple present tense, that with singular word we use S or ES. Yes. With singular word we use S or ES, and with plural word we use only first form of verb. Now I am going to take same example. As I said, Ritu plays. Okay, here with play I use S. Now if I remove the singular word Ritu with they, so it will become they play. They play. When we are using a verb with plural, we are not going to use S or ES in the form of the verb. So this is the example. By this example you can identify where you have to use S or ES with verb and where you have to use simple first form of the verb. Now see some more sentences. Now you have to look two things. First you have to look the verb, or I can underline the verb for you in each sentence. Then you have to use which either S or ES verb form is there or simple first form of the verb is there. Now they is plural, so we use they take the train to the work. So predicate we can also use after that. Then Molly takes, because Molly is the singular, so Molly takes the train to work. Now he, here as I told you with subject we can use both noun and pronoun. So he is a pronoun and he is also singular, it's a singular pronoun. So he takes the train to the work. Now you can easily identify what is the change between singular and plural subject sentence. I take the train to work. Here I means singular, but we are using as a plural. Always remember, this is a rule in grammar. So here we have 4 sentence example. I hope you understand with this sentence examples. Now simple present tense is used to express the following thing. First thing, they used to express routine and habitual things. Routine and habitual things, like teacher grades homework on Friday. So this is a habitual or routine thing, that the teacher grades homework on Friday. Now Africa is a continent, so simple present tense also express the facts. The sun rises in the east, this is also a fact. So it explains the routine, habitual things and fact. So Africa is a continent and the sun rises in the east are the example of the fact. Now the club organizes a charity concert every year. So here, beat the egg properly before frying. It also includes instructions and direction. Turn left at the crossing. So here are the some examples of the simple present tense. Okay student, now next is your book exercise. It is from page number 64. Choose the correct option to complete the sentences. Now the first is, there are 6 options there. There are 6 sentences here. 4 we will do here and rest of 2 is your homework. Every child dreads and dreads the darkness. Now every child, what we have to focus? We have to focus on the subject, because with the help of subject we can only understand whether is or are or S or ES form will come or not. Now every child, here is child is singular, so we will the come dreads, DREADS. Wait a minute, there is a mistake. This is the correct one. Okay, now he is the main thing. Are or is, what we will use? Yes, is. Everybody is are relaxed, so is or are? Yes, is. The art I have chosen rub or rubs everyone the wrong way, so rubs will come. So 2, as I told you, will be your homework, and it is the book exercise from page number 24. So here the second topic of your book exercise is present continuous tense. Now what is the rule of the present continuous tense? That here we are using subject plus isrm plus verb ing form. Okay, means with the verb ing. As I told you, what is verb? Like play, cook. So here it is compulsory to use the ing form, like playing, like cooking. These are the ing form, means at the end you have to put ing. It's compulsory in the continuous tense. Now subject, and same way, if the subject is singular we use is, if the subject is plural we use are, if the subject is I we use am. So if the subject is singular we use is, if the subject is plural we use are, if the subject is I we use am. So these things, remember this: singular is, plural are, I am, plus verb ing form. Now the action being described is in progress. Here the thing is in present but it's still going on, it is not finished. Like mother is cooking, it means she is still cooking. I am learning, still I am learning. It is a progress nature of any action. So here the action is not completed yet, it is in a progress. So that's why here we are using ing form, and it's just a hint for everyone that yes, continuous tense ing is there. Like mum is repairing her motorcycle. Now here mum is singular, is I told you with singular we use is. Now repair is verb ing, we have to write in continuous. It is compulsory to use a ing form in the continuous tense. Then her motorcycle is a predicate. Now the boys are plural, so with plural we use are. Present is a verb ing form, so presenting, and UC performance. Okay. Now the next is I. So with I we use am. Go is the verb ing form, going on a finished trip with them. Now Rita, singular, with singular we use is. Dance is the first form of verb and ing form, so dancing in the rain. My semester, singular, is, with singular we use is. Begin is the first form, ing to beginning in September. So here what we use? With singular subject we use is plus verb first form plus ing and rest of the part. With singular we use are, then first form plus ing. With I we use am plus first form plus ing. So we can say continuous tense is also a ing form. So here we have some examples of present continuous tense. Now our last from this content line is present perfect tense. Now present perfect tense, now in present tense action has happened in present, continue, it is still going on, progressive nature. But in present perfect tense action began in past and continued to the present time. Rule: subject. Now subject everybody know. Here we are not using is or am. Here we are using has and have. What we are using? Has and have. Same. With singular we use has. With plural we use have. And with I also we use have. Okay. So singular has, plural have, I have. And the past particle form of the verb, or you can say the third form of the verb. Here with the example you can understand. Redco has just woken up. Now why we use has? Because Redco is a present tense, singular person. So with singular we use has just woken. Woken, wake, woken. It is a third form of the wake. The athletes have recently released Pune. So the athletes plural, that's why use have. release, third form. We, plural, with the plural we use had, visited, third form. Kirti has purchased a new house, same way Kirti singular, so has purchased, third form, a new house. She has always worked to her office, so she singular, has we use with singular, work, third form. So with these examples, I have explained you about the simple present tense. Okay, so now we'll do our last exercise of this chapter, that is based on since or for. Now where we use since and where we use for, I'm going to explain. First of all, since. Since is used with times that we can point to on a calendar or a clock. Like 6 o'clock we can point out on clock. Last Monday on calendar. January on calendar. 15 March on calendar. So since we can use with time that we can point on calendar or clock. 9 4 4 is just period of time. Example, an hour, 3 weeks, fortnight, 20 years, 2 days. So since, which we can point on calendar and clock, and for with the period of time. Now here we have the book exercise. You can see he has not met his brother since last year. Reena has not written to me for a long time. I have not read a good book for some months. The clinic has been open for 2 hours. The center has been operational since December 2009. So you can see, since we are using when we can point out some on the calendar or clock or a long, very long distance time period. It's not a long, it's about very long time period. Our club has been organizing this charity drive since 1990. So very long time period. For short period we use for, and very long time period we use since. Okay students, so these are all your book exercise which I have explained you. Now what you have to do, you have to do your book exercise, and with the help of this media I hope you can easily do your book exercise, and I'll definitely send you your PDF work very soon. Okay students, Sai Ram.